Alright guys, A-Rock Canvas, how are you? I am going to be vending. So, we gotta line up some June dates for this, and I think I already have like one. I'm really happy about that. Actually, we gotta like plan this because there's like a lot of art stuff going on at the end of the month. So we have at the end of May, we have an event here called Artscape, and it's gonna be really cool. And I'm kind of see how it's going. I went last year and it was good, and my friend is here, so now we can go this year. We can go this year together. So yes, stand for that. That is a goal of mine to get into Artscape. 1 year, I gotta build my brand up, my brand. I gotta build that up, but I am very interested in doing that. So we're gonna go to that, and then in June, I have like one thing that I got into. Finally, it's been like forever. Like I've applied like two or three times, and I was like so discouraged, and I just decided to give it one more shot this year, and I got it. So I'm gonna pay my deposit, go, and then start making stuff because June will be here before you know it. And essentially, like I have to, you know what I'm saying, pay the deposit and everything like that. I'm gonna go through it. Pay the deposit, pay for all that stuff, and make it known that I'm gonna be there. So that's kind of where I am in my life. Just want to make sure. Where did it go? Did we not? Let's see. Hold on. It's like I had it. So with that, essentially, okay, well, I'm going to confirm my booth and stuff, pay that. But I have until the 17th, but I'm going to, do that. Essentially, it's 11 to 3, and it's in June. So I'm really happy about that. That means I got to make more things, make things, get those together, and put my money up there. Okay. So what have I been doing? Trying to secure vending things. I kind of missed the date on one. I was like, damn, I'm kind of pissed about that. Missed the date on one of them. I had to recheck my big calendar that I have. Where is it? I think it's on the couch. My big calendar for my events and stuff like that. And gotta figure that out. I already made like the new signages and stuff like that. Now it's just to make the actual things. So one of the main things I need to do is make prints. I personally would rather just pay for somebody to take the pictures as of right now and just get the files, and I go and I print it out. I don't have the camera set up. I don't have the camera, I don't have the easel, I don't have the Photoshop skill set to do that stuff. And people be like, it's way cheaper to do. It's like, yeah, when you have the skill set, when you have the camera, when you have the printer, when you have the papers. I don't have any of these, and the Photoshop skills. I don't have any of these, right? So since I don't have any of those, I'm gonna have to get like the print, like the files to do the prints, and I'll take care of the prints myself. But I have quite a few things that I want to do. So we're gonna start moving into like not doing away with the originals, but definitely selecting, I think, what are going to be the stronger works to make print. And I'm gonna like start looking back into the people I was looking into for that like specific service that they offered, because I just personally want to make prints. I think that's kind of where I need to go, because I'm getting good sales as far as like I'm able to validate that people want the actual art. That's not the issue. I think it's a price point issue, but I think it's also kind of like a medium issue as far as like what format it's coming up in. Is it a canvas board? Is it a print? That's what I'm talking about when I say medium. So there's that. Getting a good price list, getting more organized, starting to really get serious about what my setup is going to look like. I think I really know where I'm trying to go with that these days, and I'm happy about it. I will probably use, so, you know, like when people use their display booths, they use, usually the very craftsy people tend to use like the more wooden setups and stuff like that. I don't think I want that setup. I think, I get it, but I also just feel like the acrylic will overall work better for me. I think it looks really nice, you know what I'm saying? Because it looks really like homemade, and it makes it really like craftsy. For me, however, I just think that I should probably stick with the acrylic, because of it's the style of art that I make. The style of art that I make really could, if it was done to scale, really be in a gallery where like that wouldn't mesh with the wooden displays. You know what I'm saying? Like it would be glass, metal frames, maybe wooden frames, but not like the wood color that's normally those things. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to, I visually am picking up the cues of how I should set my stuff up. And it's just investing more into those displays. I just feel like I just feel like I have some more things. Oh, I did get my Amazon thing today. Hold on. So I did get this. My reading is coming up. So I am getting my master's in creative writing, and we have to read our stuff. I got some tablecloths just in case. But in this one, I'm just not gonna unbox this. I'll probably unbox this later at another point. But this is a display case, and it's an acrylic one now. And I'm gonna put it together because I have a few things that I want to add to my table, and I think that'll make it work kind of good. So, you know, presentation, being willing to invest in my setup more and more is something that I feel like, God, like, why do you want to spend so much fucking money? But it is kind of one of those things where I feel like it'll benefit me in the long term, because I do want to be taken seriously as somebody who does art, because it is a part of my life where I'm like, I enjoy it. So that's kind of where I am. So getting into different places, planning for next year, like larger fairs and stuff, getting the skill set down to maybe make my own prints, but like for right now, sourcing that out or outsourcing that, and then getting the display down and a proper list of everything that I want to do is kind of where I am right now. But I'm really happy with how this is developing, because I've already validated that this is something that people want, because people have paid for it at the price that it currently is. But I think I can do more, and I think I didn't rush into doing this, which I also think is kind of good, because it's taking me... So I started vending tarot readings, and then I started vending that like 2022, 2023. And then eventually it started slowly migrating into art, and now it's mostly art, and I've decided to not really do tarot readings as much, just because I feel like I don't need to anymore. So, you know, I might do specific things for that as well. So, and if I do put them all under the same umbrella, I have to like really create an ecosystem for that. And that is something that I'm thinking about. So yeah. And then I also got accepted into this, like, it's not an incubator, but it's like a four session type thing for business creatives. I missed this session because I like technically had to do something else. It was like I had class, which I didn't go to, and then I had something else that I was going to do besides the class. And then I had this like online thing. And so next week I'll come in with all my stuff, because they're going to start evaluating business and best practice and things like that. And I'm really happy to get into that, because I think I need a little bit of guidance on that end, because I haven't made enough sales to where like it makes huge business sense for me to like fully be under like LLC. But I have made enough sales to know that if I expand, I probably will do more sales. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the making prints is about. So I'm kind of like thinking about it. And yeah, so I'm really proud of that. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm gonna end this. That's been like a wrap up of everything that I've done. Thank you for watching. I will talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye.